The desert sun had long since faded, yet a light more blinding than any noonday heat radiated before Moses. He stood trembling, his shadow stretching long across the ancient sands. The air hummed with a power that vibrated in his very bones. "They will not believe me," he cried out, his voice cracking against the silence of the wilderness. "They will say the Lord never spoke to me. I am but a shepherd, a man forgotten by time. How can I carry the weight of a nation on my words?" The voice of the Almighty cut through his doubt. "What is that in your hand?" Moses looked down at the familiar weight of his wooden staff, worn smooth by years of travel. "A rod," he answered. "Cast it on the ground," the voice commanded. Moses obeyed, letting the wood fall. The moment it hit the dust, it twisted and writhed, turning into a thick, hissing serpent. Moses recoiled, his boots skidding backward as he fled from the creature. "Reach out," the voice echoed. "Take it by the tail." With shaking fingers, Moses reached down. As he touched the scales, the beast stiffened, solidifying back into dry, dead wood. "This is the first sign," the voice declared. "Now, put your hand into your cloak." Moses obeyed, sliding his hand against his chest. When he pulled it out, his breath caught in his throat. His skin was white as snow, covered in the scales of leprosy. A cold dread filled him. "Put it back," the voice commanded. He thrust his hand into his robe once more. When it emerged, the skin was healthy, pink, and whole. "If they do not believe these two signs," the Lord continued, "take water from the river and pour it on the dry land. It will turn to blood." Moses wiped sweat from his brow, his jaw tight with lingering resistance. "Oh Lord, I am not eloquent," he stammered. "I have never been a man of words. My tongue is slow, and my speech is heavy." The silence that followed was heavy, thick with the weight of divine judgment. Then the Lord spoke. "Who made the mouth? Who makes the blind or the deaf? Go, and I will be with your speech." Moses looked at the ground, his knuckles white as he gripped his staff. "Please, send someone else," he whispered, a final plea for escape. A sudden heat flared in the air as the Lord's anger ignited like a furnace. "Is Aaron not your brother?" the voice demanded. "He speaks well. He is already coming to meet you. He will be your mouth, and you will be to him as God. Take this rod, and go." Moses turned away from the light, the fire in his heart replacing the fear in his soul. He walked back to Jethro, his father-in-law, and bid his farewells. With a heavy but steady hand, he packed his belongings and placed his wife and sons upon an ass. He turned his face toward the long, winding road to Egypt. The men who once sought his life were dead, buried by the sands of time. The path was open, and the desert wind pushed him forward, a silent force guiding him toward his destiny. The shepherd was gone, the deliverer had risen.